Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We back with another episode of Dynasty Sports Network, man. This your boy DC1, Wise Man Cass, and Zell in the building. Big Willie Styles will be joining us shortly, man. Fellas, man, what's going on, man? How y'all feeling today, man, on this weekend?
I'm very happy to be here.
Absolutely. What about you, Zell?
Touche, my brother. I'm happy to be here, man.
That's right, man. Definitely, man. We definitely glad to be back, out here, man. Got to talk some good. We got a hell of a sports weekend, man. From college football to the NFL. You got Major League Baseball, man. We don't normally talk baseball, man, but we definitely gonna be talking baseball today. So shout out to the Tigers, man. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. We got to talk Monday Night Football tomorrow. The Lions, Seahawks, Monday night at home, Ford Field. It's going to be electric. The Lions will be wearing all black uniforms tomorrow. And you see my boy Wise Man Cass got the black jersey on, man. So, man, it's going to be definitely been waiting for this game from getting revenge from what happened last year and that overtime loss to Seattle, and from all the other times that Seattle has been dominating us for almost the past 12 years, man.
12 years we ain't
12 years since it's crazy, man. Crazy, man. So Lions, Seahawks Monday night. Man, I'm excited for this game, man. What about y'all fellas, man? Y'all excited about it, man?
Oh yeah, definitely, man. I know for a fact, man, I'm super excited. It's been a long time coming. Everybody waiting for these black joints to drop, man. So, real excited about seeing that. And like I said, we just got to finally get over the hump. I feel like the energy in the stadium is going to be electric, man. It's going to be playoff atmosphere. Wise Man Cass, myself, the Real, and Big Willie Styles, we will be in the building tomorrow. So if you see us, say what up to us. What up, though? Take a picture with the belt. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, just excited, man. I feel like it's gonna be a good time, and I feel like we're gonna finally get our get back.
Zell, what about you, bro?
Yeah, man, it's definitely get back season, man. Revenge tour continue. Next stop, Ford Field, Monday Night Football against the Seahawks, man. We have to shoot the birds off the sky. It's time for us to get our get back. It's been too long. They've been dominating us too damn long, and I ain't going. So
I ain't going, G. They're gonna have to fight in the parking lot, G.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta surf in the parking lot because we ain't going.
Absolutely, man. I'm definitely, like I said, I've been waiting for this game. It's marked it on the calendar since what happened. When they brought the schedule out, I marked this on the calendar, and I'm glad it's a Monday night game. I'm glad it's I don't count the Titans and Dolphins. Who gives a shit about that goddamn other Monday night game?
Yeah, that part.
This shouldn't. Yeah, I'm so glad that this game is on the Monday night at home, so these motherfuckers are getting exposed. Because we tired of sitting here losing to the motherfuckers here in Seattle, man. They've been dominating us, man. So we tired of it, man. We tired of it. This is the time now to take care of business and beat this team, man. We got to beat this team. Speaking of beating this team, what do we got to do to beat this team? Start with you, Zell.
That's interesting because I would like to see if Kenneth Walker, what kind of shape he gonna be in. I hope that we prepared all week to expect it. Was expecting him to be in the lineup. I do think he's going to play. But Kenneth Walker, man, number one, because I feel like if we shut down the run game and the Charbonnet kid too, if Walker don't play, we got to shut down the run game and we got to establish the run game. It's the same. Come on, man, it's the same script. I don't know why everybody like to be cute. Everybody want to get amnesia. Everybody want to act like you don't know what's going on. It all starts in the trenches on both sides of the ball. If you own the line of scrimmage, own the entire organization. It's that simple. Okay? If we control the game in the trenches, shut down Charbonnet or Charbonnet or whatever his name is, Chardonnay, and shut down Walker the third. And I fuck with Walker the third. He on one of my fantasy teams. We ain't going. So we got to shut that down in the trenches because, and this is why. If we shut the run game down and it makes that offense one-dimensional, it gives us the advantage over Geno Smith that we so desperately need because our biggest kryptonite is mobile quarterbacks. That is an issue that we are still working through. We got new pieces. We got new faces. We got new position coaches. We got all that shit. But at the end of the day, we still got to get that part of our defense figured out. How to contain these mobile quarterbacks. If you got any type of athleticism in you, like you got an advantage against our past defense. Like I said, we got a new look defense. So shut down the run game. That way we can control Geno, keep him under wraps, keep him under control. If we can do that, man, it's smooth sailing. It's that simple.
Yeah.
Wise man cast.
Yeah, we just got to make them one-dimensional, man. I was listening to some interviews and conferences and whatnot with AG, Aaron Glenn, and he was just like, look, man, we make them one-dimensional. We take away the run game and let them focus, heavy on the pass. And it's really dumb. Like I say, just take away the run, man. It's been tough to run on us, and I feel like, we're going to continue to trend. We got everybody except for Davenport out on defense. Oh, excuse me. So Josh Paschal is going to be on
everybody but Davenport out?
Yeah, no. Yeah, everybody's there, but Davenport is the only one that's missing from our defense. So Paschal's going to get the start over there at the end. So hopefully, he's ready to step up and fill those shoes. But like I say, man, make the game one-dimensional. Take away the run, pin your ears back, get after the quarterback. Don't let Geno fucking Smith, that's crazy. And then on offense, man, play our game. We down Frank the Tank, so we got Glasgow coming in, and I want to say Awasika is going to step in their guard and left guard.
Mm-hmm.
So that's still good enough, on the O-line for us to, make sure we do what we need to do. So ball control, play great defense, man, and I feel like we'll get them in the nail biter. I feel like it's going to go down to the wire.
I agree. They're definitely going to go down to the nail biter. And I also believe that, too, that we cannot, like I said, we got to not turn the ball over. That's easy saying than being done. Don't turn the ball over. Don't give Seattle opportunities because they're going to take advantage of those. Trying to take advantage of those opportunities. If they get going in the running game, and you got those dangerous receiving core over there, Jackson Jigula, you still got DK Metcalf, and you still got Tyler Lockett. Oh, you still got those weapons over.
They got some
they got some weapons. They got the weapons over there. So you cannot get. You got to get pressure on Geno Smith. You got to make him. You got to frustrate him, make him look like the sorry Geno Smith from the Jets days. Okay,
Definitely.
you gotta get some pressure on him, man. Because if he gets all that time in the world, he's gonna shred you with those weapons he got over there, man. So, and like you said, Lions got to take care of the football. Play our game. Don't try to be cute, Ben Johnson. Run the football. Play in. Don't get too cute. You have Jared Goff throwing 50 passes and all that like he did with Tampa.
That's crazy.
No, you go out there, you play our game, get the ball to Montgomery, get the ball to Gibbs.
Yeah,
we got
to get J-Mo back in the mix, man. We got to figure out ways to get him the ball in space and let him cook because, everybody's playing this too high now. That's why you're not seeing the scoreboards lit up in the NFL like in the past days. Like everybody got kind of hip and playing back a little bit. So get J-Mo the ball in space, man. Let him cook.
Absolutely.
Bro.
Absolutely, man. So let's see, Big Willie Styles finally trying to get in the building. So what we need to do to secure this victory, man. Wise man cats.
Control the football. No turnovers. Play great, stout defense. Win on special teams. That's something that we don't talk about enough, man. Field position. We dominated in field position last week, and we need to continue that on to this week.
Absolutely. Big Willie Styles.
My homeboy.
Big Willie Styles is back.
I'm here. The
You
main
good?
event is here. Yes, sir. Technical difficulties going on.
You're back in the building. You're back in the building.
Yes, sir. I'm back in the building. Yeah, listen. I was listening from the outside in, critiquing y'all. Your inputs and what was going on with the game and all. For my sake, I would say what we need to do would be we got to win the turnover battle. Last year was the reason why we wasn't able to get the victory was turnovers. If you remember the game, Jared Goff threw a pick six, and we had a fumble that was in the red zone that caused us to get points. We were ahead of Seattle going into the fourth, but turnovers cost us that game. So I believe if we can control that, We know what this team is capable of because, like we said, we've been losing against Seattle for the last several years. I think Monday night is really we're going to have an extra to it because everybody knows that this team has had our number for, the last several seasons. So we definitely going to be looking forward to, playing that smash mouth football, which, of course, we're going to be in the building as well. So we're able to see it live in living color. So we appreciate having that opportunity to be able to be in the building and check that out as well. So look forward to a great game. It's going to be a great game. Geno Smith, he is just continuing with his game. He's not making those mistakes like he used to anymore, but we got to force him into some type of mistakes, to get him rattled, to get him out. He is mobile, but I believe our defense has molded itself better to be able to hold off on some of these mobile quarterbacks. But that may be an issue because of, it was reported that Brian Branch is doubtful.
Due to illness. Yep, due to illness. It was, yep.
So that could change up a little bit of some things going on, but time will tell.
I think he's gonna go. Like, it's too big of a game for him not to. I think Iffy off the injury report too, so we should be fine back there.
No, I think he went on. He came off the IR.
Yeah, I don't think Iffy was on IR. I think
Iffy got put on IR.
Though. Okay. We need Branch to step up. We need Branch to go ahead and play through whatever that shit is. Give him the shot.
give him the shot.
Give him the shot. Yeah.
I thought it was the concussion though. The concussion protocol.
No, he passed. He been practicing.
No, he passed that. Yeah.
So what's the issue? Oh, you said an illness.
Yeah, illness.
Yeah,
illness.
Yeah, just give him. He got a little shot of gonorrhea probably. Go ahead and clear that up. Give him the shot. He'll be all right.
Yeah. Exactly. So, fellas, what are we expecting?
Hold on, Big Willie. We got to get Zell his take about what we need to. Zell didn't get his take yet.
What I start off with, controlling the trenches on defense, but also too, man, for our back end, we're gonna have to be sticky. We're gonna have to be real sticky to get that pass rush sometime. We're down a pass rusher in Davenport. Our boy James Houston has yet to emerge and step up.
What that's all about.
And then we down Barnes too. So our pass rush really, I don't know if that's kind of been going under the radar, but we were literally down 3 pass rushers, if you kind of want to look at it that way. Hopefully we pull some. We ain't pull none of them boys up that didn't make the team that's on the practice squad. We ain't pulling none of them boys up yet.
The only one that I've seen that got pulled up was Allen Robinson. But everybody else, I haven't seen the reports of who they pulled up from the practice squad yet.
Tim Patrick got pulled out too.
Yeah, they both came up.
Yeah, Tim Patrick.
And Neiman. I think wasn't Neiman active last week?
Yeah. Neiman's gonna be active again this week.
Yep.
Because we down Barnes and them, and is Anzalone back? Is he back?
Anzalone is back. He's been practicing. He back.
Yep.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Our secondary, Branch gonna have to play, and the secondary gonna have to play well as a unit just to give that pass rush some time because you got a bunch of guys that ain't used to being on the field together. So the guys that have consistently been on the field together, which is the secondary, they're gonna have to be real sticky. So we allow Pascal and them boys to hunt. But yeah, I think that'll be outside of turnovers. Like if we can do that, man, we'll be all right.
Yep, okay, absolutely. Pecco too. Yep. Okay.
Big Willie Styles, I believe, is still having some connectivity issues. So there he is. Okay.
There he is. You good, Big Willie Styles?
I'm hoping so.
So what he was getting ready to say is.
There he is. There he is.
All right.
I'm hoping that this be the end of it, but. Next, we want to know what to expect as far as like the atmosphere goes tomorrow. What we're expecting to see out of the Lions and that Ford Field crowd tomorrow. I know you fellas. We've been down there this year in the playoffs. How y'all feel it's gonna be down there on a Monday night game? And as you can see, my guy Wise Man Cass, he's already sporting. It's the first night of the blackout on a Monday night. So what you think it's gonna look like when you get into the building?
MFing insane, bro. MFing insane. We went to the first game against the Rams. My boy Zell was standing on the rails. He was going ape shit. We had a good time. Like we gonna, I just feel like it's gonna be another playoff atmosphere, man. And like the all black is gonna do something different to us, man. It's gonna be real Black Air Force One energy in the building. That's for sure, 100%. Shout out to Calvin Johnson going into the Ring of Honor. You know,
absolutely. That's another thing
too. So I think all that shit gonna be dope, man.
All right.
Absolutely, man. It's going to be electric, man. Like you said, a playoff atmosphere. Crowd's gonna go crazy, man. You know, especially if a team that we been losing to in the past 12 years, off and on. You know what I'm saying? So this is the time that we're national televised. Everybody, y'all guys gonna be down there. All the it's gonna be electric, crazy. It's gonna, you know. We got to be loud to confuse that Seattle team, man. We need our 12th man to stand up, man. We need y'all, all the fan base, be out there showing out, man. So it's going to be a very electric out there, man. And expect the Detroit Lions to win a very close game.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm expecting electricity, man. I'm expecting to go home with a headache, sweaty. Goddamn, not be able to hear for at least an hour and a half, 2 hours. You know, that's what I'm expecting. We done been down there enough times over the last 2 seasons to know how tomorrow's go in. I will say this too. We undefeated. Every time we go to a game, we get the dub. We get the
dub. Yeah,
never lost. We have never left with the L. So. You know, maybe we they good luck charm. And you want to know what's crazy too, Big Willie? As I told somebody the other day, every time we go to a tailgate and don't go to the game, we lose. Last year, we tailgated this game in week 2, and we lost.
Right.
Not only that, we couldn't even get the game for like the first 3 or 4 minutes of the game because we had connection issues. I knew it was a problem at that point. I knew I fucked up. And then we tailgate. Was it what? The week before last?
Week 2. It was week 2.
2 again.
Down at Eastern Market. Yeah.
The same time we tailgate. Don't go to the game. We lose, and somebody lost their life. But 2 people lost their life. I'm not trying to take it lightly. I'm just saying, like, maybe it's something to be said about actually going in there, you know,
and being in the building. Yeah. It is. It's definitely, man, because it's gonna be electric. It's gonna be a fun time. I'm preparing myself, for the afterlife, because last time my voice was gone.
Yeah, man, we couldn't talk for a week, Jack.
at all. But it's gonna be a great atmosphere. So what we're gonna do right now, man? We're gonna take a look around the NFL, man. Hey, listen, I gotta jump it off. Did y'all catch that Minnesota and Green Bay game earlier today?
Oh man,
Vikings is 4-0, sitting at
4-0.
They had them to be at the bottom.
Everybody
counted them out. Which I don't understand why they were counting them out, because like they were very competitive last year. They were just a quarterback away last season. The issue wasn't that it wasn't good, because we ran up against them a couple times and they
took us to the wire. But who would have thought the resurgence of Sam Darnold is nasty work.
Yeah.
Like I was telling the fellas backstage though, man, that offensive coordinator, he's the coach, but that offense is potent, man. Mixed with a Brian Flores defense, bro. Stop sleeping on Minnesota. I said that shit in the offseason.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, they jumped right on Green Bay, but Green Bay, being who they
made a comeback.
They made a comeback, so it's interesting, man. So go ahead, DC, man. Go run through these scores real quick.
Let's go and run through these scores. We got the Broncos beat the New York Jets. I think, to me, that's pretty much the upset of the day so far.
What happened in that game?
I don't know.
Man,
like,
Aaron Rodgers. It was a defensive battle, man. It was just the Broncos, man. Wow. I mean, Broncos won 2 in a row. They beat Tampa Bay last week, and they turned around, beat the Jets today, man. I don't know what's going on with Denver, man. They pulled out the victory.
Yeah, but
So-
what's going on with your Rams though?
The Rams, man,
Everybody
look,
hurt me.
Yeah.
Like,
the LA Rams.
yeah, like Stafford only
They-
can do so much.
As expected, look at the Commanders.
Now, that's
Commanders-
crazy.
Hey,
Commanders.
listen, they got the rookie of the year over there right now.
Yeah, belt
Yeah.
the ass,
Jake-
boy.
Jaden Daniels, he's been balling. Monday night when they played Cincinnati, his QBR rating was off the roof.
That's my
And
fantasy.
today- yeah, the Commanders pulled it out. An easy victory against the Cardinals. Easy victory, the 49ers over the Patriots. The Browns lose again. They lose to the Raiders. The Raiders are 2-2. Let's go ahead and check out the other scores around the National Football League. I'm trying to get this to load up. Come on, load up. Let's go. Like,
The Browns had that game won too. That was the crazy
Did-
part. They had that shit won, and then they had like a phantom holding call that took off a touchdown. They had.
Yep.
Boy, Derrick Henry
And-
just broke an 87
80
yard
Seven-
Yeah, I see that.
touchdown. Yeah.
87 yards. The Saints and the Falcons. The Falcons messed up wise man cash parlay today. Kirk Cousins.
Cousins owe me some money, goddamn it.
Cuz out.
Yeah, Falcons pulled out the victory when the game winning field goal 26-24. The Steelers and the Colts pulled out the victory. Joe Flacco coming off the bench pretty much.
Flacco.
And
Listen. Anthony Richardson, if he ain't learned from Tua, or he ain't learned from being in the league the last couple years, if you don't get down and slide,
He did, but Buddy
he's
kind of
the-
like fell on him, dog. So that kind of like it tweaked his hip.
yeah, but if he would have slid early, nobody
Yeah.
wouldn't have been able to fall on him.
Yeah.
You coming off a season-ending injury from last year, then you already been injured a couple. You ain't finished the game. I don't know yet. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
brother, man, I know you strong, I know you fast, but longevity is the name of this game.
Yes, sir.
absolute.
Slide, my brother.
And the Eagles loses to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers again.
DC, man, you got. I know
what's
you.
going on with them Eagles, my boy?
Listen, man, I'm not making no excuse. I understand you had AJ Brown and Devontae Smith and Lane Johnson. Those guys is out, man. But come on,
That's a lot.
defense
That's
got
a lot.
it. Defense got to show up, man. Vic Fangio, man, you defensive coordinator. You come over here to the Eagles and revamp that defense. The defense has been horrible since you've been the defensive coordinator. This is unacceptable.
Too much
should not
talent,
lose-
man. Too much talent to be getting wasted.
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
Y'all love y'all love letting Jalen Hurts off the fucking hook.
Bingo.
This-
Bingo.
Y'all only put up 6
this is
points.
this is not on Jalen. This game is not on Jalen Hurts. This game is on the defense.
Listen,
You gotta
Jalen
stop
Hurts.
somebody.
Jalen Hurts, he hasn't been. It's been about a year and a half for him. You at some point in time, it's like, I mean, you gotta start pointing at the quarterback. I'm with you on that one. Real, it's like
You got Saquon Barkley behind you now. What is we talk about? How you?
I agree with Zell. I agree with you as far as Jalen Hurts. His play has not played well this season so far. But this particular game, I can't put this on Jalen Hurts. I put this on the defense, and the defense played terrible. They've been playing terrible on. I know Jalen Hurts the first 3 games has not lived to expectations that he's supposed to, and putting the defense in a bad situation. But this particular game, this is not on Jalen Hurts. This is on the coaching staff, and this is on the defense. Did not show up today.
I give you that. But who is Jalen Hurts without the tush push?
Without the tush push.
Well, Jalen Hurts he's still a good quarterback, man. And he showed that when he was in college. He showed that, before when they went to the Super Bowl, he played well in that Super Bowl. But they lost. But he got to play better.
Yeah.
Cincinnati beat the Carolina Panthers, which not expecting much. Cincinnati finally got their first win of the season. Houston, Texas come back with the victory against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jacksonville,
Cincinnati
They-
needs that.
yeah, Cincinnati, they needed that victory.
Yeah, they did. Real bad.
Yeah. Houston Texans come back with the victory against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jacksonville, man. They terrible. That team is terrible.
Man, man.
They was winning at one point, but shit, like you say, Houston came back and got the dub.
They're a better team than 4, though. I have to say that.
The Chiefs squeak another victory, man, against the Chargers. Chargers had a 10-0 lead early in the game, and Kansas City's just never going away. Kansas City put out.
That's a championship pedigree right there.
Yeah,
that's all you can say.
If you look at Kansas City, yeah, they're 4-0, but they're not legit 4-0. They squeaked by Atlanta, they squeaked by Baltimore, and they definitely squeaked by Cincinnati.
But you know,
squeaking by is a skill set. It's called perseverance. It's
there
called
you go. I like that.
And no for an answer. It's called you got to beat us. We're not going to beat ourselves. And then when you think you're going to beat us, we're going to come with an extra little more that we had that you didn't think we had. We're going to get over the hump every single time. Because teams find a way to lose.
Hey, listen, real. I've been hearing rumors that once Kansas City get down, they slide a couple of Benjamins in these refs' pockets.
You get some favorable whistles.
They do now.
Yeah, and then Thursday, what happened? And the Dallas Cowboys beat the New York Giants. Cowboys is still terrible. I don't care what anybody say. Playing against a terrible New York Giants team. The Cowboys are going to lose to Pittsburgh next week.
And they down their 2 top pass rushers still now.
They are.
Absolutely. And tomorrow, go ahead, Big Willie.
That's gonna be interesting to see because in 2 weeks after the bye week from the Lions, we face the Dallas Cowboys in Dallas.
Yep, another revenge game.
Yep, another revenge
score, baby.
We're gonna have to keep our eye on that one.
And tomorrow, the Titans and the Dolphins. Who cares? 2 teams don't have quarterbacks. Who cares? And obviously, our game, Lions and Seahawks.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, listen, Wise man, won't you get some shout outs to the people that's in the chat, man?
Yo, shout out to everybody rocking with us today. Shout out to Daquan G. Shout out to our boy 0-16. Here's Johnny. Shout out to you for hanging out with us today, and everybody that's watching, that's in the background. Shout out to y'all, man. Appreciate it. Please like, share, subscribe. It helps with the algorithm. It helps us continue to make content for you guys. Something that we love to do is talk about our Detroit sports teams and hanging out with you all. So we definitely appreciate the likes and the subscribes. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Listen, we're gonna take a quick break, and then on the other side, we're gonna just get into some college talk, fellas. We had some great games this past weekend and some great plays as well. We're gonna discuss it on the other side of this break.
Wow, black-owned shoe store. Culture. My culture, though. Let's see what they talking about in here. What's up, little dog? You good? Y'all got something here for me? I'm talking about exclusive. They got all the dunks? How many dunks they got? Something like these. Y'all got a little vibe in here. They buying shoes, selling shoes. It feels like the culture. They dunking on people. Oh, they doing TikTok. They looking out for the kids. Oh, man, this is great, man. Oh, they got all the races working here. It just really feels like culture. You're looking for a black-owned shoe store to get some real drip at? Come up here to Culture Detroit, man. That's what the streets been missing. Welcome home, fam.
Welcome home, fam.
I'm not gonna get used to him every time he come into the store calling you little dog. That's it.
Hey, what's up, little dog?
That was one of them things I had to put my personal feelings to the side on because I'm like, man, that shit about to be everywhere. And they go out like that.
Right. Well, go ahead. Well, since you here, you might as well give the spiel, man. Go ahead, tell them about it, man.
Yes, this podcast is sponsored by the fine folks over at Culture Detroit. That's right there, 19327 Illinois on the Avenue of Fashion, man, where fashion, film, art, music, and sports live under one roof. Welcome home, family, man. Your place to get Somerset locally without paying Somerset prices. It's that simple. If you know, you know.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
Hey, little fella, you don't want some problems. Shout out to King David talking about he gonna come up here in December and get in the alley with me. Hey, listen, man, make sure your insurance together, dog.
Big A is in the building. Big A.
Building.
I don't lose an alley. Make sure your insurance together.
So listen, we're gonna get into this college talk. Of course, you know, our Michigan Wolverines had a victory over the Minnesota Gophers, 27-24, and which turned out to be a closer game than what it was supposed to be. Hell of two halves. It's been the same way the last several weeks for Michigan. Starting out great, dominating first half. Second half is a little bit difficult to maintain and get things going offensively wise. Wise man, I want to get your take on what it is that you seen yesterday and let us know how you feeling.
I'm to the point now where it's great that we got to win. Granted, it's against Minnesota. However, I'm so concerned about this pass game going into the later part of the season, into the playoff. If we fortunate enough to make it that far. But we got to figure out how to throw the football, man. Like, I'm not impressed by the win as Minnesota. You're supposed to do that. You know what I'm saying? But the mere fact that, Orji, 2 games in, still ain't cracked 100 yards thrown is crazy to me.
Yep.
And, we rely so heavily on the run, which I get has been our identity for the past couple of, years or whatnot, or since the beginning of time, actually. But you got to be able to sling that mofo at some point, dog. Like, this little dink and doing, praying to God that, the defense hold and all, it ain't gonna fly. Like, we got to figure out how to get the ball in the air. I don't know if you go to a 2-quarterback system where you play Orji more than you play Warren, but you got to figure out something. I'm not impressed by the win. Like I said, that's Minnesota. You're supposed to do that to them. But I'm more concerned at can we get the ball down the field when we need to.
Indeed. What about you there, Real?
I think OC gonna have to get creative and start pulling some shit out his ass. No Diddy. Because
no Diddy. No baby.
You're not about to make Orji, no pun intended. You're not about to make Orji a perennial passer. Nah, he's not. His arm is not just gonna wake up tomorrow and be uber talented. So we're gonna have to get creative ways to run the ball, creative ways to keep the defense honest. I'm almost with Cass on the 2 quarterback, but you know what they say: if you got 2 quarterbacks, you really don't got no quarterback.
That part.
So,
but do we
work? One place that actually does work in is college. Though, like you can run 2 quarterbacks in college and be able to figure it out. It's just you got to be creative in the play calling to keep the defense honest. You don't want it to be obvious, like when the backup come in, maybe the ball's going to be thrown, and when Orji's in there, it's the run. You don't want to be, predictable in that way. So I think the only answer to that is to be a little more creative as far as play calling is going, because and then you got to give Orji a little more. It's kind of like how Dan Campbell always speak about his players, how we put everything on them, and then we'll dial it back, and then we'll start to build on the stuff that's working. I think that's only the kind of only thing you can do. And like Big Willie always say, like, this is a red shirt season anyway. So if that's the case, then that's kind of really the best case scenario. Is to just be creative in the play calling while asking Orji to do a little bit more each week. And hopefully, we have a good enough record and be able to do something in the playoff.
Indeed. So I'm going to say this. We got to remember, like I said, we got a new offensive line all across the board, new quarterback, new receivers, new coordinators, new head coach. So patience is going to have to be given in this regards, when it comes to this offense. And watching what Sharon Moore has done over the last couple of years, and I discussed this with Big A offline, is he does this every year. Like, every year around this time, we always ask for more. We're asking for more, show us more. But he holds off until if it's necessary for him to do it, he'll do it. But right now, he's doing the same thing he's been doing the last couple of years as a coordinator. A lot of stuff he doesn't show until the end of the season. Now, if you watch the end of the season last year, the play calling and how things was run was a lot different than it was in the beginning of the season because he's not trying to show his hand. Now, in this particular case, he may have to because last year we had a stout defense. Of course, we had veterans at the running back and the quarterback position to be able to hold off or overcome a lot of adversities. This year, we might not be able to do that if we're going to continue to want to be, winning these games. It's like these games, we're going to have a lot of ugly games. These games that we've been watching, the first half has been dominant. Defense has been stout. But the defense can only do so much. You can't keep putting your defense in those positions and expect them to be shut down if they're huffing and puffing. The teams, good teams is going to say, hey, listen, we can do the hurry up offense, get that defense tired, and then when we go on defense, we're going to sell out and stop that run and make Alex Orji and whoever's at quarterback throw. That's going to be the game plan. So we got to look forward to that. That's what's going to be upcoming. So
a lot of people are going down.
We have to have patience when it comes to this team. But overall, we still got the victory. We're still top 10 in the rankings right now. We moved to 10, so we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna let DC, man. You got any input on what you got out of the Wolverines yesterday? This is Spartan, man.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I had a conversation with Big A also, man. Like you said, you can't keep putting you can't keep having your defense out there too long. And then, like I said, the game yesterday when they played Minnesota, and you gotta remember too, they took their starters out, man, in that second half because they really thought the game was over. And then that's how Minnesota it really started making a run to come back. It helps with Orji threw their interception, and then they scored off that turnover. And then also didn't help too when Minnesota had that 60-yard punt return to get in the red zone and score that touchdown. It didn't also help either. But like you said, man, like Big A was right. It falls on the coaching staff, man, because you put that team in a situation that this should not have came down to, that Minnesota should not have been in this game in the first place. You was already up 24-3. Why are you taking your starters out like that? You supposed to take them out at least in the fourth quarter. Why are you taking them out in the third and gave Minnesota life to come back? Now, I know that one play that, it was a fourth down that Minnesota should even got that touchdown. And they called that hands to the face. Then my man's like that wasn't, he didn't even touch it. He sold it. And that's how Minnesota able to got that first down and score that touchdown. But again, Michigan cannot keep. They're gonna have these ugly games. It's gonna be real close. But you cannot sit. You gotta. At some point, you gotta throw the ball. Orji, and you gotta throw the ball over 100 yards, man. At some point, you gotta get the offense. You can't be too very vanilla with the whole play calling, man. It's not good. You remember, you got Oregon here. You got Oregon in the Big Ten. You still got to play against that team down below us. You look at Indiana, look at Illinois. Those teams, look at those teams. They playing good this year. So,
yeah. Well, what's next for Blue? We got Washington coming up next week, and like you said, we got Illinois and these other teams that's playing solid football. So. Hopefully, these next upcoming weeks, we got more to come to see if we're going to be able to make some noise and see if we'll be able to make the playoffs. Like I said, this year, if it doesn't, I'm not going to be too pressed on it, like I said, because we breaking in a lot of new pieces this year. Like no other team has lost its coaching staff as well as the amount of players we had on offense and defense of stars and starters. And coming back and being able to compete the way they do. So shout out to our guys for the victory yesterday, because Michigan was the only team that came out victorious from out of these two rivalries we got here. So DC, yo, 2 minutes is among us, man. 2 minutes.
I don't need to.
I'm about to take a nap. Go ahead, DC.
Yeah. Okay. Come on, you pulling the Stephen A. Smith. I ain't got 2 minutes on this game. Listen,
take your 2 minutes, man. Go ahead.
Listen. It wasn't much to expect, man. With Michigan State, man, we know we was gonna lose to Ohio State, man. You know, we knew we was gonna lose to them. I mean, if you really look at that game, man, early in the game, Michigan State had opportunities, man. They moved the ball downfield. Aiden Childs played well in that first half. They moved. Ohio State defensive side, they're not good. They're not great. We moved the ball downfield. It's just the turnovers in the red zone that cost us. They gave them life, and pretty much they just ran with it the rest of the game, man. So it ain't really much to talk about, man. So, you know, Michigan State got another tough game coming up Friday night against Oregon at Oregon. I said they was going to lose that game too because Oregon is dangerous. So, Aiden Childs and the team is young. We're gonna be all right, man. We're gonna be all right.
Hey,
we're gonna be all right.
Out, dog.
You're not gonna be all right. It's okay to admit that you're not gonna be all right.
We're gonna be all right, man.
You're not. You're not.
We're gonna be all right. I say this though. October 26th, Paul Bunyan's coming back to East Lansing. I'll tell you that much.
There you go with that.
Okay.
No, the hell it ain't.
Paul Bunyan's coming back. Paul Bunyan's coming. He's coming back where he belongs. East Lansing.
DC, he just don't, he doesn't want to give up hope, but we all know what this inevitably gonna be. Hey, but speaking of, dog, did you guys see Jeremiah Smith in that game though? The catches that he made?
Ooh.
That boy's good.
That boy is nice.
That boy's good. That guy's good.
That boy is good, man. Him and
that man is bad.
Yeah. Him as well as Williams out of Alabama. Speaking of Alabama, we're gonna round
let's pull up the scores.
We're gonna pull them up, man. Listen, it was some good games. That was the one that was on at the same time last night. I turned it off. The Alabama Georgia game because Alabama.
Yeah, I thought it was a wrap. I did too, bro. Then
Alabama jumped on.
Back on.
Jumped on Georgia. I was like, yeah, let me turn it off. Listen, Virginia Tech put a scare into Miami.
Virginia Tech won that game. Got cheated, bro.
Did he catch the Hail Mary or no?
He caught that shit, bro. Like if it was on the shoe on the other foot, they would have gave it to him. Like, he caught that.
But it's crazy because they called it a touchdown, right?
Yeah.
And
it was the Hail Mary.
I don't think the video evidence was enough to overturn it.
Exactly.
So I mean, if they called it either way, it should have went the way it was called because I didn't see enough to where I could say definitively that it should have been overturned. But go ahead, DC, man. Go through these scores for the top 25.
Top 25, we got Texas pulled out the victory against Mississippi State. Alabama and Georgia, that was a hell of a game in the fourth quarter, man. Classic, man. You can't say enough about that, man. That was just a classic. This is coming up for early playoff implications as well, man. You guys see these two teams in the SEC championship game, so it's gonna come down to possibly Texas ain't going nowhere, so just be aware. As you know, Ohio, that school of Columbus beat Michigan State. Kentucky pulled out the victory against Ole Miss, a upset victory. Ole Miss goes down.
That too, man. Shit.
Ole Miss overrated.
I agree with that. And actually, Kentucky should have had another win. They should have beat Georgia. They should have beat Georgia when they played Georgia when they lost by 1 point. So Kentucky had the opportunity. They're a good football team, so don't sleep on Kentucky. Oregon put out the victory against UCLA. UCLA is terrible. Who cares? Overrated Penn State beat Illinois 21-7. Then Illinois is a good football team, don't they? I know they probably believe they dropped out of the top 25 or they're
at 24 right now.
They're at 24. Okay. Yep. So I believe I think what's the Indiana 25? I think it's one of them. But Utah loses to Arizona. Yeah, that hurt it. That hurt Wise Man Kaz with his parlay.
I got 12 out of 13 for 1,500, bro, and they lost.
Yeah.
Sick. You hear me? Off a $5 bet. Crazy.
Of course, Michigan put off the victory against Minnesota. Wisconsin was up early and big against USC.
Taylor two halves. Two halves on that one because it was up. 21-10 at one point, and as you can see, USC ran off
28 straight. Yep, that's what happens. LSU pulled out the easy victory against South Alabama. Notre Dame pulled out a close victory against Louisville. That was a good game. Notre Dame was up 21-7, and Louisville just did not go away, but they came up short. Clemson pulled out the easy victory against Stanford. Iowa State shut out Houston, easy victory. Kansas State and Oklahoma State. Kansas State 42-20. Oklahoma beats Auburn 27-21. BYU win a close one against Baylor, 34-28. Texas A&M pulled out a close victory against Arkansas. They survived that. Boise State is a good. They looking pretty good out there, man.
That running over there, yeah.
Ooh, 45-24, and those are your top 25 college football playoff scores for the week.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we're looking forward to next week, man. College football is among us. The NFL is among us. And I know you've been waiting on this one here, DC. The Tigers are among us.
October.
The Tigers, yes. We don't usually discuss the Tigers on the show because, like I said, they haven't really been, doing too much up until recent of last, month and a half or 2 months. They've been on a tear, and the Tigers are officially in the post.
The Tigers won again.
The Tigers won again.
All we do is fucking win. Yes, sir. Shout out to my man G-Mac Cash on that one. But the Tigers are officially in the postseason. They will be playing the Houston Astros in the first round. Tough matchup. Looking forward to watching. Now, this one, the first round, it is a best out of 3.
Yep.
So,
this is one of those new playoff format thing, for the wild cards. They implemented a couple years ago. They made a 3-game series because the wild card was a 1-game series before they changed it.
Right. And they added additional teams to it too, so they're making it 2 out of 3. So we got a chance, man. I'm doing my homework. I'm doing my research, see what this Tigers team looking like. We got us a Triple Crown winner on this team, which he's going to be a Cy Young winner as well. So that's good. We earlier in the season. I know we traded away one of our aces, which
Jack Clarity.
Yeah.
And it's been up since.
It's been up since. It's been up since Javier Baez went out on injury.
And I'm gonna say this: the Tigers, since August the 11th, the Tigers had the best record in that span. I don't care about the loss they had today and yesterday because we already clinched it. But the Tigers had the best record since that span, August the 11th. They had the best run differential in baseball. The Tigers, they've been winning a lot of their games. They've been winning. It's been close games. The Detroit Tigers, ever since the Javi Baez, it's been on the injury list and been out for the rest of the Tigers has been rolling. Shout out to Spencer Torkelson, Kerry Carpenter, Parker Meadows, and those guys. And can I get my rant right quick, man? Can I get my rant? Can I get my rant?
Get him off the list.
I gotta say this because especially for them motherfuckers at 97 won the ticket. They talked all that shit about Spencer Torkelson. He's a bust. He can't stay healthy. Yeah, I know injuries have. He's still a young guy. Y'all don't say, I kept receipts when it comes to that shit. The same energy that you talked about Spencer Torkelson, he's a bust. You should trade him. Look where the fuck he's at now. I don't hear y'all motherfuckers 97 won the ticket and all these other bandwagon Tiger fans. I don't hear y'all talking shit now. Because I'm just telling you, Spencer Torkelson, I told you, give this man a chance. Same thing I told you about our manager, AJ Hinch. Oh, let him go. He's not a good manager. He's a damn good manager. He just needs tools to work with.
That's it.
He just needs tools to work with. So all these same motherfuckers, they sit up here and talk that shit about our Tigers. Talking about they should clean that roster and do this and third. Keep the
Tell
same
me why you
motherfucking
mad, son.
keep that
Tell
same
them why you
motherfucking energy with these motherfuckers. When I'm going on the lamb, the Tigers are going to the fucking World Series. The Tigers,
Let's
they
go.
was dead to the water, ladies and gentlemen. They was dead to the water in the middle of the season.
Get King a link.
Oh, we got to get Keenan. Let me go ahead and send that link out there. Put that link out there, man. Let me go ahead and put that. Let me go ahead and put that link out, man, right quick. I gotta put that link out. Put that link out there in the chat. Yeah, man. Listen, like I said, man, this Tigers team, I'm going on them. They're going to the World Series. This Tigers team, yes, they're going to the World Series. They're the hottest team in baseball. I want them to beat the fucking Yankees so bad in the playoffs.
Yankees. I'm never gonna be a Yankees fan. So
No,
whoever beats
fuck.
the Yankees, I'm excited about it.
Fuck the Yankees.
I had, bro.
Yeah.
Like it'll just never happen.
Yeah, I'm tired of them. But the Tigers are going to the World Series. They was there to the world. They was 53 and 60, I think 64. In that span, the Tigers went on a tear. Okay, there was 0.2% chance of them making the playoffs. 0.2% chance of making the playoffs, and they defeated the odds.
Hitting odds, boy. Woo, whoever put that parlay down is a rich man right now.
You hear me?
The same motherfuckers that I'm telling you, man. The Detroit Tigers are going to the World Series. Mark my word. They're going to be Houston, and whoever we play against the Yankees or we play against Cleveland.
Then we play Cleveland.
We could beat Cleveland. Cleveland is overrated to me. We could beat Cleveland. I want the Tigers to play the motherfucking Dodgers.
Listen. If that happens and the Tigers win the World Series, we got this to.
We're going streaking through the quads and through them gymnasium.
We're going
We're
streaking.
going streaking.
Hey, King, as soon as the Tigers win, I want you to go live. I know you go live with the Lions. I know you go live with the Pistons. You go live with the Tigers.
Listen,
Hey man, I mean you on point though about 97.1. I've been listening to them jaw jacking every day up until now. They real quiet right now. You know what I'm saying? They always talking about trade somebody. It's the same thing with the Lions, man, and the coaching staff over there. It's same thing, bro. They're opportunists. That's just what they do. So
Especially Rico and Valenti in them. Oh man, they is terrible. The only person I had to give credit for 97.1 the ticket is Pat Caputo. I got to give Pat Caputo credit. The rest of them motherfuckers, they can.
Hey, listen, them guys, they talk like they talk because they looking for the clickbait.
they look for ratings. Looking for ratings.
And it gets the people going, gets people, talking, and gets DC all fired up the way he is. So, they're doing their job for the most part. So you gotta just take it with a grain of salt.
Just keep the same motherfucking energy. That's what I'm saying.
All right. Okay, DC. We got you. We got you, baby. We got you.
He's still mad from last night, man. Let's let him live.
Let him breathe. King, man, what's up, man? Listen, you've been AWOL from on this side of the world for a minute, man. So the people ain't been seeing you. So what's been the word with you, my brother?
Man, just Lions, brother. That's all. Just man, it's just a lot with the Lions, bro. The Lions is, like I said, we about to do this dark matter thing tomorrow night. It's gonna be crazy down there. I wish I could be down there tomorrow night. Yeah, I know y'all definitely probably gonna be in the building.
Probably in the world. We will be in the building.
Yeah, man, but
we'll be in the building.
That crowd gonna be crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've been waiting for the longest for some black uniforms, man, and for them to do that, man, and to have the design that they got. They about to black out the stadium. Calvin Johnson going into the pride of the Lions tomorrow night. Man, this is gonna be crazy in that place, man. Y'all definitely about to have a ball, and I'm gonna be watching it all on TV, man. So, yeah, that's just where it's at.
I can't wait, man. It's about to be so lit. I'm about to get kicked out. I ain't gonna lie.
King, man, when you and Dose Dion, man, gonna do a show, man, together, man.
Oh, we did a couple, this month, but we gonna start doing more. But you know, like I said, we just trying to find our niche right now. Give you guys some consistency. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to find a schedule where I can just drop Lions content at the same time every week. You know, it's been a lot going on with the Lions, man. It's kind of hard because the news come out about something, you got to drop something. Y'all know how it is. You know what I'm saying? So,
and most of the time they dropping it when you working. You know, we all working.
Yeah,
man.
You know, man.
You got to find a time.
So fried, dog.
Yeah.
Right. We all grown on this channel, man. We all got jobs. You know what I'm saying? We all got businesses. So that's how it works. You know, we got to try to find the time in between. And you know, Dion, he always available. You know, so we got to try to fit where we can, man. But that's just for period. With anybody that just want to talk Lions, man, I got to find a consistent schedule to do my live, so I can start having everybody to come over to the channel and do a live as well. But at the same time, find time on Sundays where I can get in here and be on the show more often. Because like I just uploaded a video just now, so I'm just trying to find time where I can. I just got some crazy news. I'm gonna say this: wife is pregnant.
Hey, no problem.
Hey, listen, that's not a celebration. Stop the round of applause. That is not a celebration. Stay on for her. That is number 6, goddammit. Stay the hell off for her.
It's okay to back out, G6.
Oh no, I'm good, bro. I got grown kids though, unlike y'all, so it's a different.
Okay.
Yeah.
It don't matter, damn it. It's still 6 of them.
Man, he working on his bench.
Oh,
Yeah.
Man.
He's stacking that football team out there, man.
Yeah, dog just laying heavy at this point. That's crazy.
He's shooting the club up. Fuck the bouncers, man. That's
That's why he can't make the content. He's shooting the club.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on it.
Congratulations, King. Congratulations.
Appreciate
So,
it.
King.
To my urologist so you can get the. Yeah, it's time, dog.
I ain't no damn dog. Nah.
Hey, man, listen, it gotta be.
Nah.
Hey, Wiseman, he just don't want to wear one of them cones around his head when they get done snipping them, you know?
Oh shit! No, he didn't, bro.
Oh man!
Oh man!
Oh, we have fun over here.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Hey, listen.
Hey, hold on. I got to ask King. So, what's your expectation? What do you expect for this game for the Lions tomorrow, man? Give your thoughts, man.
Man, Geno only threw 3 touchdowns so far this season. I don't need him to start throwing none against us, especially not with this defense. You know what I'm saying? I think we go ahead and take care of business tomorrow. We're gonna find a way to win, but it ain't gonna be no easy game. It is the Seahawks defense. I just need Jared Goff them to find a rhythm, you know, and give us something. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the turnovers got to stop. Run the football, set up the passing game, do what works. Play simple football. That's all you have to do to beat the Seahawks, really. And you know, we've just been unorthodox and just doing crazy stuff. And it's just like, bro, don't get too cute with the playbook, Ben Johnson, like been doing. You know, a reverse play, a trick play here and there, that's cool. But we was getting a little too cute last game. You know, we should be undefeated right now, like the Vikings are. And we like I said, I think tomorrow we're gonna take care of business though.
Absolutely. Who y'all think gonna have a breakout game tomorrow?
I'm not gonna say breakout, but I say they better throw J-Mo the damn ball tomorrow because last game was unacceptable.
I said that earlier, man, because everybody's playing this 2 deep coverage now. So my thing is get them the ball in space and let them cook. Like, you ain't gotta necessarily send them on no 9 route or no bang 8 route. You know what I'm saying? Send them on something, that's gonna put him in space and let him get busy, man. J-Mo a baller. And you know what I'm saying? He ain't had a drop all season. Like, he locked in, bro. You could tell by his route running. We was on that training camp. We saw, the progression that he's made. But this shit got to stop. Like, we've been losing to this team since 2012. That's 12 years of losing to the same motherfuckers like that we ain't beat. So
So, we
You
cannot
gotta strap
beat
your motherfucking nuts, no
team.
Diddy, and you gotta play football, grown man football tomorrow. Like
That's just
what
what
I
it
expect
is.
to see.
Use J-Mo, blow the top off the defense, man. And the Seahawks is another one of them teams. They a little tricky with the looks down there, just like the Vikings. I was watching the Vikings, man. The Vikings is running quarters and palms. It's just, man, they tricky with it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I said, man, you in order to kill all of that, bro, blow the top off that damn defense. Jared Goff, man, listen, grip that football.
Oh,
Got him.
Jared Goff, what he was getting ready to say, Jared Goff, you sit your ass in the pocket, you stand tall, and you make fucking reads. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Don't be forcing Saint. Don't be throwing the ball to Saint 19 times a game. You ain't got to do that. You got other weapons.
Nope.
Take what they give you. You ain't got to be no superhero. Take what they give you. It's gonna be enough. Trust me.
Yes,
I believe it's going to be a big game for Laporta. I think Laporta's
you know he's still dealing with that ankle. So
yeah, they say
he's
he's fine. He's going to be fine. I think he's going to have a big game. He's going to have a big because Seattle got a good defense on the ground, but their linebackers could be had. Their linebackers could be had. I think he's going to have a big favorable matchup against that Seattle linebacking core. Yeah, I think he's going to have a big game.
Yeah, we definitely gonna see. We look forward to it, man. It's gonna be a great day, a great experience, man. I'm gonna have to go ahead and get myself prepared and give me some rest, man, because it's gonna be
a long day, my boy.
We got a long day ahead of us tomorrow. So with that being said, I think it's time for some final thoughts, man. So we're gonna go ahead and swing it around. I'm gonna go ahead and start it off with you, Real, man. Give you your final thoughts.
Final thoughts, man. I don't know, man. Like y'all said, it's gonna be a long day tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to mentally prepare myself. We tailgating too. What time we going down to the tailgate again?
I'll say
we're trying to go at 3, bro. But it all depends on Big Philly what time you can get off.
Yeah, it's gonna be like about 3:30, around that range. So yeah,
we're gonna be good and toasted by kickoff.
You already know it. All bullshit.
So you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna mentally prepare myself because every time we know we go to that stadium, I know we in for a long night, man. So I gotta do some meditating. I gotta do some Zen stuff, get myself together before we go.
Make sure your footwear is together. We gotta make sure our foot because we already know how it's gonna be when we get in there. So
that part.
No cap. So man, I'm happy, man. I'm glad we gonna be able to witness the blackout in person. You know what I'm saying? We got our jerseys. I'm coming Jameer. So if y'all see me at Ford Field tomorrow in the Jameer Gibbs jersey, come up, holler at your boy, man. Say what's up. But other than that, man, just preparing myself for Monday Night Football, man. It's gonna be a beautiful day tomorrow.
That's what's up, DC.
Lions, take care of business. Do what you're supposed to do. Play smart. Let this crowd show out. Let's have a great time. Our guys down, they're gonna be down in the building, man. So listen, take care of business. Let's go. Let's go beat them sorry motherfucking Seattle. Let's beat them. Let's beat them. So we say we beat these sorry motherfuckers, okay? Because they had our number too goddamn long, okay? So. And yeah, Jared Goff, take care of the football. Run Ben Johnson. Don't be too fucking cute, okay? Let's play our game.
I'll tell you what, DC been on one today. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
They been on one today.
Yeah.
Wise man.
Oh,
my bad.
The Detroit Tigers. Tuesday in Houston. Let's go get it done. Let's go ahead and beat Justin Verlander and them guys out there in Houston. Let's go into the next round. Congratulations, Tigers. It's been the first time in 10 years since y'all made y'all make the playoffs. Our fans was crazy downtown the other night, Friday night. It was electric down there. So I wish we could have had a home playoff game, this week, but praying that we do when we beat Houston, whoever we play between the Yankees or Cleveland Guardians, our crowd is going to be electric down there. So, and one more thing too, Pistons Media is tomorrow. Pistons Media is tomorrow at 12:30 in the afternoon. So, we got Pistons basketball coming up, man. So make sure preseason is around the corner, man. So make sure Pistons basketball is back. The Wings, they already played their preseason game already. They won. So definitely, man, our city, man, is back, man. You know, we like to see all four of our sports teams in the winning ways, man. So definitely it's going to excite, man. That's the final thoughts, man.
Yes, sir. Wise man.
I'm just looking forward to hanging out with my guys, man. You know, we've been, fortunate and blessed enough to watch every single game together. You know what I'm saying? We went down to the first game. We tailgated at the second game. Had the guys over last week for the Cardinals game, and we're gonna be back down there again tomorrow, man. So I appreciate you, gentlemen, because we always have a great fucking time when we together. It's always love. It's always just a great vibe, everything, man. So I'm looking forward to hanging out with my guys tomorrow, man. I'm looking forward to a Lions victory. I'm excited about the all black. That's history in the making here in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Calvin getting inducted tomorrow. It's gonna be a great day tomorrow, and I can't wait. We just need Big Willie Styles to get off work, early so we can get our turn up going, because you already know how we get, fellas. When we get together, it's a fucking movie.
It's a movie. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So it's a great time to be a Detroit sports fan.
No doubt.
The situation going on with the Lions and the energy that they possess, the Tigers and what they did, it's a culmination of what it represents, what this city is. We've always been counted out and counted down, but we have to fight for everything that we get.
Life I had to fight.
All my life I had to fight.
Right.
And that just shows the resilience, and we respect that here, and that's why we show up the way we do, because we respect. Because, like I said, we come from nothing, we building something, and we're looking forward to it. It's our time. I really feel like it's our time where one of these four teams is going to deliver us a championship.
No doubt.
Within
the rest of them gonna follow suit,
and the rest of them follow suit. We gonna be the championship capital of the world with our sports teams real soon, and I'm stamping an approval on that right now. Because like I said, it is our time. So I look forward to, our sports teams all across the board. Like I said, the Pistons, they're coming up. Of course, we're gonna be in the building because we're season ticket holders with them too, and we're expecting a better season than the past. With new coaching staff, new players coming in, so we look forward to that. But we're gonna be celebrating what we got right now. We got some, good college teams, or a good college team. I'm sorry, I ain't gonna say teams.
Teams.
We got a good professional team. We got baseball going good, and we're just gonna have a good time. Like I said, we've been having a good time together, man. Breaking bread with one another, man. So we appreciate all you guys for rocking with us in the comment section. Please make sure you like, subscribe, share with your people. Let them know. Listen, we got a great podcast going on right here that y'all guys need to come in and jump on in, because we get live, we be live, and we live with you all. We appreciate and love all you guys for coming in and rocking with us, man. We look forward to this, like I said, every weekend to voice our opinions and express ourselves amongst our people and everything. So with that being said, listen, we had another great show today. And I know you guys, we all, like I said, we got to get prepared for tomorrow, man. It's a Monday night.
Long day.
It's a long day, Monday night affair. So we're going to have to get ready. So with that being said, take care of your families. Take care of yourselves.
Yep.
Dynasty Sports Network, we out.
Go Lions, go Tigers.